Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Tonight, we are covering the disappearance of 12-year-old Ryan, also known as RJ Davis, from Chickasha, Oklahoma. RJ was last seen at night near a local motel. Days later, the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation joined the case and labeled it as suspicious disappearance. And wait till you hear certainly suspicious. His mother and stepfather have been arrested on complaints of child abuse and child abuse. Yet investigators say that they believe RJ is still alive. We got a lot to talk about on this case. Please share this out. We need to find RJ. We got a lot to talk about on the other side of this.
I've walked through storms in scars and grace, smile through pain with a painted face. They call me too loud, too much, too strong, but honey, that's the reason I belong. Every scar's a scripture, every tear's a hymn. I found my worth where the light grew dim. They tried to break me, but here's a twist. I turned my pain into a clenched fist. I'm an unbreakable woman, born of fire and pearl. I shine like grace in a reckless world. You can test my faith, you can shake my plan, but I'll rise again. Just watch me judged by the gloss, not the cost. But God don't build weak hearts from gold. He made me fierce and he made me bold. I bend, I pray, I roar, I rise with mascara, tears and battle cries. Don't need your crown, I forge my own. From ashes, honey, I build my throne. I'm an unbreakable soul, dressed in truth and pearls. The fire don't scare me, it lights my world. You can doubt my voice, but you'll hear my name. I'm holy and hood, and I'm done with shame. For everyone called too much, too loud, too real. You're not to anything. You're exactly what power looks like. I'm an unbreakable soul, through the fight and flame. My scars are stories, my strength, my faith. Faith in my heart, fire in my curls, forever divine. Clutch them pearls.
Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. You could have chosen to be anywhere on YouTube. You have a lot of options anywhere on the internet, anywhere in the world, and you chose to be right here. I know your time is very valuable, and I do appreciate you spending some time with me. Today is January 9th, 2025. It is currently 5:45 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. Bonjour. Whew, y'all, I cannot find my headphone mic anywhere, and man, it's really tough when you're not used to hearing yourself, or when you're used to hearing yourself. It's really, really tough. So give me 1 second. Let me find something here. Okay, apologize for that. Just a little technical difficulties, guys. This is a serious case that we need to talk about, and I don't know, man. I need y'all to share this out wherever you're at. Share it out on every social media platform you can possibly think of right now. There is a 12-year-old little boy who has been through unimaginable, unimaginable trauma by the parents that is supposed to love him and protect him. This is really gets me. I'm not gonna lie. Um, police, Oklahoma State Police, say that they still believe 12-year-old Ryan R.J. Davis from Chickasha, Oklahoma, is still alive, but we still don't know at this point, and it is imperative right now that he is found. Either way, that he is found, and we're going to get into a deep dive. I have been up since last night searching this case, and there is so much to it. At so I just can't even begin to tell you. So let me tell you about this. Well, first let me show you a picture of who little uh, RJ or Ryan is. Um, there is a reward now for. I just saw this, and I'll show you a picture. It's just unimaginable that this is happening. Um, evil, evil people. Guys, please hit that thumbs up button. Would greatly appreciate it so much if you would hit that thumbs up button and share this live out. I'm even doing this on my Justin for All channel today because I need as many people to see this as possible. I'm streaming it out on Facebook, everything. I am streaming it out there today. Right here. This is bless his little heart. 12-year-old Ryan Davis, affectionately known as RJ, not affectionately by his parents, of course. But January 2nd, around 11 p.m., RJ was last seen near a local motel. January 6th, the Oklahoma Highway Patrol issues an endangered missing advisory. January 7th, Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation, also known as OSBI, joins and labels the case suspicious. January 8th, yesterday, RJ's mother, Kimberly Cole, 33 years old, and stepfather, George Cole Jr., 43, are arrested. On some of those charges include child abuse and child sexual abuse. Reports also mention child neglect and enabling abuse, right? There was harm done to this child while he was living with these two parents. We're going to get, I'm trying to hold this one together, guys. I really am. Really am. All right, we're going to go to KFOR on this.
Parents arrested just hours after interviewing with News 4.
The little boy has been missing since January 2nd. State investigators saying he's been physically and sexually abused.
News 4's Abigail Franklin has been on this story from the very beginning.
Abigail, update us tonight.
Well, Heather, Kevin, the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation says the environment that Ryan was in was not safe. They say when he is found, he will not go back there.
And it was deemed that it was not a safe environment for him.
The search continues for missing 12-year-old Ryan R.J. Davis after his mom and stepdad were arrested Wednesday on multiple child abuse complaints.
There was apparent harm done to this child while he was living with these two parents.
The Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation says they wanted to look at why Ryan would have left the home to begin with. So they looked into his home life and learned Ryan was abused by Kimberly and George Cole.
All we want to do is lay eyes on this child, get him the medical care that he needs, and assure him physically and emotionally he will not be returning back to that environment.
On Wednesday, I talked with both of them, and they shared details of their living conditions.
We went to the hotel because we live in a fifth wheel travel trailer, and we just can't have showers with everybody in the house. I've already had DHS out and everything. Cops have already looked at him.
By DHS. The cops have searched him. There is no abuse. There's no nothing.
A viewer sending this photo to us as investigators searched the parents' property prior to their arrest, showing the deplorable conditions.
Oh, it's just overwhelming.
Ryan's biological uncle also speaking out about the conditions on the property, seeing it for himself for the first time.
Actually, it's just heartbreaking to look at this and see what he has to live with and go through every day, and not knowing exactly what he really went through.
Ricky says the mom and stepfather prevented him from seeing Ryan for years and wants him to know there are family members who love him.
Who the hell wouldn't run away? Who would not run away in these deplorable conditions? Not only the physical around you, but the SA, the abuse. And if he is alive, which Oklahoma police says that he is, they believe he is. But where is he? If that's the case, you can shower in a fifth wheel. What's wrong with these people? Let me tell you something. There is not an excuse to be dirty. There's just not. A parent will find a way. A parent will find a way. You will find a way for your kids. I promise you that.
He needs to know he has family that he hasn't got to be around that loves him very much.
Now, Ryan has still not been found. Law enforcement have actually been searching that same property today in hopes of finding him, but they do believe he is still alive. So if you have any information, call police. Live in Chickasha, Abigail Franklin, Oklahoma's News 4.
Unfucking believable. Okay.
The Oklahoma Department of...
Let me show you something here. All right. Now I want to show you the press conference that they had yesterday. Guys, wherever you're at, please share this live out. Hit the thumbs up. I believe we have the new hype button that you can use on your live stream. After the live stream, you can use it now. Please hype any of the videos that you like. I would greatly appreciate it. It's completely free. They give you, I don't know how many hypes a week or a month, but anything would be so grateful. So grateful. I've got all kinds of stuff here to show you. I don't even know if I can get through it in one live, to be honest with you. I've got so much. I've been digging and all of that. So this is from yesterday. The hype button is after the live stream. And like if you go to like, it's usually down below. If you're on your phone, you just kind of scroll over like where the chat is. I think it is, and then just you hype it that way. Also, you can leave comments in this video after your live stream. Just write, hoping RJ is found, praying, and that helps boost the views as well on this. We need him to be found, and you can't blame him for running. And if he's out there and he can see, you know, that people are looking for him, he is assured that he does not going back to that.
Manager with the OSBI. I have the chief of police with the Chickasha Police Department, as well as the assistant chief too, as we've been working on this in a collaborative effort to locate this 12-year-old boy. What I can tell you is the latest we have is that we are still searching for him at this time. He has not been found. We are still receiving several tips. We are still following up on those tips. But the boy has not been found. We do believe that he is still alive at this time, and so we're doing everything we can to locate him. The other update we have, since we had last spoke yesterday, is that as this investigation continued, the OSBI made contact with the 12-year-old boy's parents, that is his biological mother and his stepfather. During the conversation with them, it was learned that there was apparent harm done to this child while he was living with these two parents. Based on everything that we were able to gather, based on search warrants that we conducted, and that's multi-jurisdictional agencies that were involved in those, we came to the conclusion that both parents were arrested on child abuse complaints, multiple child abuse complaints as we move forward with this investigation. And so those two parents, as of late last night, were booked into the Caddo County Jail, where they will be at this time. Official charges, of course, will go through the District 6 District Attorney's Office as we move forward with that. What I can say from the OSBI standpoint is when the Chickasha Police Department requested us to look into this case, not only was it important for us to locate this child safely, But we also needed to look into the entire aspect of this case and find out, why is this child missing from the very beginning for multiple days? What's going on, and what's going on with his home life, as well, as we kind of dig deep and find out a little bit more into what has caused this. And based on those findings, it was important for us to talk to his parents, find out a little bit more about what was going on at home during that time. And as we looked into it, making sure that when this child is safe, that he stays safe and that he goes home to a safe environment moving forward was very important for us. And it was deemed that it was not a safe environment for him. So that's why these two parents are behind bars at this time. We are encouraging people. We understand there's been a lot of Facebook posts and comments about the boy has been seen here and there. We've followed up on all of those so far. What we can still say is that the last time that this 12-year-old boy was confirmed seen was that January 2nd date here in Chickasha. So we are still encouraging people, please reach out to us, contact us. If you see where this boy might have been, where he's going, other people that might have been in contact with him up until he went missing, please reach out to us. We will follow up on all those tips. We've had search parties with all these jurisdictional agencies yesterday, all through tonight, today, as we move forward with this process. And so, again, these arrests are just one step, but the ultimate goal will not change. We need to locate this child safely and bring him home as quickly as we possibly can. I'll field some more questions, but I'm going to have Chief say a few words too.
I just wanted to say real quick to everybody, we appreciate so much the efforts. As Hunter said, this has been a multi-jurisdictional effort. So between Chickasha Police, OSBI, Grady County, I believe Caddo County, OHP, and others, this has been quite an effort. Culminated last night with the 2 arrests that Hunter made mention of. The important thing is, already this morning, we're following up on at least 2 other tips as we speak. Here's what I need from everybody listening. This child will not be going back to that home. All we want to do is lay eyes on this child, get him the medical care that he needs, and assure him physically and emotionally he will not be returning back to that environment.
Yes, Bonkers, I'm going to get to that.
So
in just
anybody
a second.
out there listening through media, through social media, through any source, can bring him here, I will personally meet with this child. We want to get him safe, and we want to get him medically cleared so that he is good. Thank you.
All right. Questions?
Based on what you've learned, can you talk about the environment he was living in and specifically the harm done?
Specifically, the harm done, we cannot go into that yet. It is still an ongoing investigation. Now, when this child is found, there will be the updates of what our findings are. So we will eventually go into that and when these charges are officially filed. But as of right now, specifics on that, we just can't go into that right now.
Do you believe that the parents have something to do with this little boy's disappearance?
We believe that the parents caused, like I said, harm. Now, this last time that the boy went missing, was it specifically because of the harm done to him by these parents? We're just not sure about that yet. That's why, that we're going to still dig into, what was going on at home during that time. So that's something that we will certainly still continue to look into as this moves forward. But it was very clear that it was not a safe environment for this child at home.
Have DHS been called to this home before?
We have been in contact with DHS. We can get that for you to double check on that. I would like to talk to them about that, though.
You went out to the property yesterday to interact with them. Can you kind of tell us, did you search the property? Is there anything that you guys found while you were out there, or was that just specifically just to apprehend them?
The property was searched, and like I said, we had followed up on multiple properties within the Grady County and Caddo County areas. But again, specifics that were found during our search warrant, just can't unveil that yet.
Can you describe the conditions of the home?
Probably not yet.
Can you speak to why the parents were charged with conspiracy and crimes against nature, the counts themselves?
Sure. It was child abuse and then child sexual abuse that was complaints to both parents. The conspiracy, of course, is because they were, together when these crimes did occur towards this child. And so that's what we have so far. Now, of course, when this reaches the DA, we'll see what charges are officially filed. But based on our conversation with the parents, that's what the OSBI, that's what our complaints for the arrests were made.
So what's on Caddo County's further booking, that is correct, then the crimes against nature and the conspiracy.
Correct.
Along with child abuse by.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. And you say sexual abuse. Do you have evidence that, or have they told you?
I mean, again, not going into specifics, but based on what we were able to find in the conversations with those parents, yes, that's why those complaints were placed there, and that's why that's part of their arrest.
Was there any incident on that? Did they tell you what the incident was on Friday? There's been a few stories that have circulated around as far as what happened that Friday before he disappeared, but do you have any idea?
We
Thank you so much, Miss Carol. That is so incredibly kind of you. I really, really do appreciate your support, my love. Thank you very, very much. If you received one of those pearl necklaces, give our girl Carol a big, big thank you. Welcome to the Pearl family. Really, really do appreciate that, Miss Carol. Someone was asking about searching. I'm going to tell you about that. I'm going to drop the link of where, if you are in that area and you are interested in searching, there's like a little thing I think you need to fill out, and it'll tell you where it is. I'm trying to figure out how to subscribe to what? Golden Star, baby. I'm on Clutch Them Pearls right now. I'm on the Justin for All channel. I'm on Facebook right now, and all that. I'm trying to get this out as to many people as possible. I'm going to do some clips for TikTok as well. I'm not monetized even on Facebook or TikTok or anything like that, but I want these out. We need to share as many, I don't have a big following on TikTok or anything, but hopefully other creators are doing other stuff as well on TikTok.
We were able to unveil part of the story of what might have occurred before that boy went missing, but obviously it's going to be very important when we find and locate this child to find out
Kelly,
a little bit more
are you
of what
on?
had occurred, up until that January 2nd date.
Any clue how long it might have been going on?
No, we're still looking into that, and an exact timeline of how long exactly, not sure. But we know that from the timeline that we do have and what was found, it was harm that was caused to this child.
It's possible it could have happened the first time they ran away.
Yeah, I mean, it is possible. We just haven't found that concrete that it had happened in those other times that he went missing.
Are there any other children in the home?
Chief? There was no, there was not.
You guys are obviously still continuing the search for this boy. What gives you, not necessarily the confidence, but what makes you guys think that he's still around this area? Is there searches going on in other counties or other parts of the state as you look for this boy?
Based on everything we've been able to find so far, we're talking about a 12-year-old boy who we believe was on foot. And so when you're talking about the last time that he was seen was in Chickasha here.
No, be still. This live is not about Jack and Lily. We're going to be doing a Jack and Lily live later, but this case is about a little boy, a 12-year-old little boy out of Oklahoma who is missing right now. They do believe that the Oklahoma State Police said that they do believe that he is alive, but his parents have been arrested on child abuse and child neglect and all of that stuff, just everything. So it's really bad, really bad.
Of course, where the parents' residence was in Caddo County down by Cement. And so, you know, you're talking about a rural area in between Caddo County and then here in Chickasha. But everything that we've been able to see so far, we do believe that he is somewhere in that area of these two counties.
The last sighting was at the, I'm assuming you're talking about the Quality Inn, or at least somewhere.
Yes,
here in
right,
town.
right.
Do you have evidence? Like, do we have him on video? Is that how we know he's confirmed that was his last sighting? Because I know there's been a lot of people saying that they've seen him in other places, and of course, you guys have said you searched for them. But are those not true sightings, or can you elaborate on that?
You're talking about the last time that we had confirmed that he was seen. Yes, those are confirmed sightings that he was seen. You know, I can't go into the specifics of what we had seen, but we were able to use the resources there in town of those nearby buildings to confirm that he was there at that time. And again, like we said, that was right down the street here. And so, you know, Chickasha residents of Caddo, Grady County have done a great job of reaching out to us. We need them to continue to do that.
I guess, what's your next step moving forward from here?
Next step is these, you know, these large searches will continue. I mean, I've told you, it's not just us and Chickasha Police Department, Grady County Sheriff's Office, Caddo County Sheriff's Office, District 6 Task Force, everyone working around the clock. There's been, you know, shift changes, obviously, but these comments that we get, whether it's social media, whether it's through our tip line, straight calls, we are following up on these. And so it's just a continuous, maybe seeing where he might have been, where he is going. But we will not stop until this child is found.
Are you using drones?
Yes, we're using everything necessary. Drones, you know, dogs, everything that we get a tip on, we're using all those, you know, the technology and resources to see where exactly this child might have been.
Allegedly, he ran away.
Yes, I can say that I actually got a call this morning. And so there are people that have helped, that are wanting to continue to help. And you guys know, not just here in the Grady County area, but throughout the entire state, we always have people step up and help with that, and we really appreciate it.
Where are you concentrating your search right now?
Just in those two county areas. So in between where that residence was down in Cement up until Chickasha is where it's concentrated. Of course, if we get a tip, anything outside of these two counties, of course, we're going to look and we're going to use our resources, but that's where it's concentrated so far.
Do we think he's been staying outside, or do you think he's got some shelter somewhere?
We're just not sure. I mean, you would hope he's got shelter, but I mean, you know, guys, we've talked about this. I mean, this is multiple days now of a 12-year-old boy. I mean, it's to a point where he needs to be found as quickly as possible, because, you know, not knowing where he is, not knowing where he's staying, it's extremely scary.
Any chance an Amber Alert may be issued at some point, or is that, are we beyond that? Or?
No, from what we've been able to gather, that will not. So we'll be able to continue to use what resources we have to push that out.
Not to drill into the ground, but have you gotten any hits like from using dogs, or have you seen anything on drones? Have you used thermal at all? Or
yeah, we've used all of that, but in terms of actual.
So they're looking and trying to find everything they can. This was yesterday when
Evan, that's right. The OSBI officially joining the search for Ryan Davis Jr. And they tell us today this disappearance is now suspicious.
When it gets to a point where it's
exactly
multiple days and we're still not.
Dukes, that's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm afraid of as well, other than him just, you know, obviously him still being alive. But if there was trafficking in that motel, somebody shady may have picked him up, or just a, you know, a sicko fucking pervert or whatever. I've lost sleep.
Sure where this boy had gone. It's suspicious.
Ryan Davis Jr. was last seen near 4th Street and Grand Avenue in Chickasha last Friday. The longer he's gone, the more law enforcement are stepping up their search for answers.
There's a lot of unsolved questions about, you know, where he exactly, not only where he is, but why he is missing at this time.
The OSBI stepping in on Wednesday to help Chickasha Police Department investigate the suspicious disappearance.
When we're talking about a young boy who is missing and has been missing for multiple days, there's not too many resources that you can use.
The missing child's mother thankful for the community's support and pleading to see her son.
Now, I mean, this is where they were living at. So you gotta think about this. These abuse charges that they have charged the parents with, right? Um, like if abuse occurs before a disappearance, um, like authorities, they'll normally fear, like an escalation that things are going to get worse. If abuse occurred during like the disappearance, they're going to escalate it really quick as well. But this seems like a long term abuse, which there is documentation of CPS with this case. Just absolutely crazy. Was he placed somewhere intentionally? I mean, usually 12-year-olds don't hang out at a motel at 11 p.m. You know what I mean? Thank you, Miss Dolores. Appreciate you, darling. Hi, Justin, Pearls. Love you. Love you too, Miss Dolores. Thank you so much for your support. Really, really do appreciate that. Many CPS calls, again, failed by the system. Why was he still in their care? I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question, right?
I want to thank everybody that has helped, and anybody that wants to continue to help is needed and wanted. And we just want our son back home. We want him back.
Why?
Officials asking
Why? So you can abuse him and I don't know, beat the shit out of him again? You don't deserve nothing, you filthy bitch. She deserves nothing, in my opinion, only to be under the jail. Under the jail.
community's assistance in finding this boy.
We are still taking tips. We're taking calls. We're doing everything we can to advise the people here in town and on the outskirts that if you see this boy, know of where he might have been, to please contact us.
The OSBI did tell us today that they do believe that Ryan is still alive and they are still continuing their search for him.
If you are interested in searching in that area, please fill out this form that I am dropping in the chat room right there. You can fill out that form calling volunteers and coordinators. They are surveying the areas that they have covered to best direct tomorrow's search and coordinated ongoing efforts starting at 9 a.m. Friday, 1/9/26, that's today, at the Leg Lamp 101 West Chickasha Avenue. You can meet up with Zoe Hickman to learn more about the search that we are aware of or to get flyers to the post. In the form, you will need to find areas to focus on for each sections into the zone and all of that. You can read all of that there, and they're doing the best they can with what they got right now. So this is the mother's profile. She said on January 4th, I'm sorry, I can't get to any and all people messaging or commenting. I just want my son back and anything helps. He was last seen at 3 p.m. at the laundromat on the 16th. If anyone on foot wants to start there tomorrow, it will be much appreciated. Anyone else on horseback or UTVs, we can start on the other end of town. Yeah, I don't believe her. What was the first post she did? So he's been missing, what, 12 days now? I mean, they say that he's alive, and I pray to God that they're right. Like, I pray to God that they're right. But if he is not trafficked or something, let me see how many days he's been missing. Today's a week. Okay, today's a week. I was thinking it was longer than that. Okay. Really, Tina, it's so bad. Who were they allowing to have access to that boy? I know, and I'm worried. I'm really worried. Really worried. This was, let me just show you this. I thought this was interesting. This is Independence Day. Happy Independence Day, July 4th, 2025. Happy Independence Independence Day, everyone. We had such a great time, and the babies love it. Where's he at? He's 12. Where's he at? When is the last time someone other than these parents saw this child? That's what I want to know. Do we know that? When is the last time a human being other than these parents confirmed saw this baby? I'm going to the beginning, going to catch it. That's what I want to know. Like, most of us are new to this case, so I'm trying to, I think about 3 days ago. Well, he's been missing for a week. Exploited innocence, though. Right? Tina, the parents have been charged with it. So they've got to have overwhelming evidence. Supposedly he was seen on foot walking. All right, we got some, we're going to go to everything that's breaking in this last little bit. It's a lot. They're leaving messages in chalk for RJ. If RJ sees this, then they're writing like, RJ, you're safe now. We're here to help. I just can't imagine what these babies go through. Were there more kids in the home? I don't think, not that, I don't know at this point. I don't really know a lot at this point. I'm still figuring it all out myself. Trying to understand it all. Okay, this was today. Show you this. Guys, please share this out. Would greatly appreciate it.
And now to the
Hit that thumbs up button. That helps too. You can hype this after the live as well. Yeah, it is. I see you. It is. It's not the ads anymore. It's because I don't have I have ads on my other channel, it's those things that pop up on it's the new ads YouTube has, and it's the ones that pop up when you're trying to type something. But yeah, it's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it. Yeah. All right, listen to this.
Urgent search. It continues this morning for missing 12-year-old Ryan Davis, who also goes by RJ.
Yeah, today marks 1 week since he was last seen, and now the community is coming together to help search. KOCO's Jordan Ryan, she joins us with the latest from authorities and the plans for tonight.
Happening right now, volunteers are gathering in Chickasha trying to locate missing 12-year-old Ryan Davis. He also goes by RJ. OSBI says they are still searching for him. He has not been found. A Facebook group was created less than a day ago. It's designed to organize volunteer search efforts. It already has more than 700 members, just showing that community support. We talked to the creator of that group about why she felt this was the right thing to do.
Seeing what he's been through and knowing that he's still out there, needing adults who are going to help guide him back to safety. I think we just see our own kids and other members of our community in him and just say, if it was my son, man, I would really want the community to rally.
Meanwhile, RJ's parents are in the Caddo County Jail. OSBI says they're going to be facing child abuse charges. If RJ is found, authorities have made it clear he would not be returning to the custody of his parents. Authorities did search several properties connected to the boy's parents, but we haven't heard any updates. Yesterday, authorities did search several properties connected to the Coles. That's the stepfather and biological mother of RJ. So far, we haven't heard any updates. At OSBI headquarters, Jordan Ryan, KOCO 5 News.
And as the search for RJ continues, the community is holding a candlelight vigil tonight at 7. It'll take place at the Chickasha Leg Lamp. So if you do plan on attending, you're asked to bring your own candles.
Okay. I see you. Do you know how many kids they have together, separately, living with them? Because here's Junior Cole. Here he is. You are a sick human being. Yes, you are. On January 4th, he said, I want to give a big shout out to my fellow brothers of Chickasha Fire Department for allowing us to stage with ATV, UTV, and horses for the search, SURCH, real winner, of my son. The local police wouldn't allow it, but thank you to all that show up and help. Special thank you. You are amazing. There you go. They put that under your thing. Let's see what people they are. Look here. You know she's a bitch. Look, the damn dog says, get the fuck away from me, lady. Get the way. No wonder. No wonder. Bite your ass too, lady. Your snowman version will look like Junior as a snowman. Man, that's my two favorite girls. Okay, that's going to be the next thumbnail I'm going to use of you. Dogs don't lie. Animals are a good judge of character. They got a kangaroo. I guess look here, when was this? That was August 3rd, 2025. Okay. God only knows what. Look here. Look at this. Kids asleep on the couch on their home. That's a RV. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Cuff You. Good to see you, honey. That's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. It's very, very weird. This is the place that they're at right here. This is where they lived. Now, how far? Let me find that where that hotel is or motel. Has anybody showed this comment to police? They said he's missing, but then saying in a comment that they are pretty sure where he's at, but not recovered. Oh, wow. Did y'all see? Okay. That's very suspicious. I'll show you guys in a second. Look at all the law enforcement out there. So the stepfather who's in jail now, remember this. Someone said, has he been found yet? And the stepdad or whatever he is he the real dad or stepdad? Because there's a conflicting thing on that. We're pretty sure, again, SHUR, we know where he is, but not recovered. Stepdad. Yeah, figured. Yeah, that's what I thought. Can y'all hear me? Okay, I'm making sure y'all can hear me. I got to go get my cord because I don't have my headphones and it's really weird. Recovered. Fuck yes, he said recovered. That doesn't sound right if you ask me. He's not there where they thought. Yeah, exactly, Allison. Recovered means deceased. The hell's wrong with these people? They have been searching just absolutely non-fucking stop on this. And the search has been intensifying as much as just craziness. All right, look at this. It was being called suspicious since pretty much
joining in the search, days of searching for 12-year-old Ryan Davis.
He also goes by the name Riker Cole. News 4's Abigail Franklin talked to his mom and state investigators. Abigail, give us the latest.
Well, Heather, Kevin, state agents are calling this a suspicious disappearance due to the amount of time that Ryan has been missing. His family says they are desperate to find him and bring him home.
It is a suspicious disappearance at this time.
The Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation stepping in to help find 12-year-old Ryan R.J. Davis, who also goes by Riker Cole. He's been missing since last Friday.
So we went to bed about 10:30, and about 1 o'clock, my husband got up to use the restroom and noticed him missing. And as soon as we
Hold on.
did,
I need to listen to this bitch again.
Since last Friday.
So we went to bed about 10:30, and about 1 o'clock, my husband got up to use the restroom and noticed him missing. And as soon as we did, we called 911 and we tried to get the search on the roll.
Family and the Chickasha community.
Okay, I don't believe that. I don't believe it. Nope. Nope. I don't believe you automatically called 911 as soon as you said, "Oh, RJ's not here." No. Ma'am, you're wearing freaking never mind. I'm just gonna not be just a cunt about it. No, you didn't, lady. You didn't. Yep, we woke up and he was gone. Sure, Jan.
Community have been searching for days, but Ryan has not been found.
We had drones, we had our scent dogs out, we had 4x4s out, we had all of my family spotlighting, we had everybody.
She looked like she'd been hit with a 4x4.
And everything. We have our own little army out.
His parents say they were staying at the Quality Inn off Grand in Chickasha. They grounded Ryan on Friday evening for bad behavior. Then he ran away.
You grounded him from bad behavior. Yeah, I know. Anna, she does. Are you sure nobody lost their shit? You two, are you sure nobody lost their ever-loving shit? Seems like I bet you. Something happened.
Had a sighting by a state trooper at 11:45 Friday night. We had another one last night up near our house near Lake Birchie, and it was next to the fire department at Pioneer School.
Kim says this is not the only time he has done this. The first time he ran away and ended up at a relative's house.
As soon as he ran away, that was the first place we sent the cops.
But that relative recently filed a protective order against them on Monday for alleged stalking, harassment, and domestic abuse.
How about
Ryan
that?
was not named in the documents. We asked OSBI if there's any possibility Ryan could be with this relative.
So I can't go in.
You can tell they're just a match made in hell together, can't you? You can tell they're just a match made in hell together. Peas. Justin, stepdad's father is a RSO who fails to register. Brooks showed, yeah. I've got all their backgrounds. It's they have been charged for child SA, right? Child abuse plus child S abuse, right? Now, what is this? Okay, now can someone okay, I don't understand why if he went missing the second, why did and crimes against nature, yes. And why did the advisory not go out until the 6th? I mean, there's an arrest without the child being found already, you know. And to me, that shows that there was abuse prior that they can prove prior before he went missing, right? Which has to be either they said something, it's got to be medically documented or digitally or witnesses, that kind of thing. Now, I would like to know, like, do they think he is alive because they have no other reason, you know, not to believe that? Or I know there's been an alleged sighting of him, but who was that person that saw him? Yeah, Tara, I know. I just want to sit and cry for this kid. Mhm. I mean, who could not blame him? Who wouldn't blame him for not hiding? This shit fucks up adults. This kid has lived it his entire life. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. It's just it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. All right, we're gonna there was with the CPS as well, something with it. So he was last seen at 11, supposedly 11 to 11:20 p.m. near 4th Street and East Grand, close to the Quality Inn. We're gonna go there and look at that on Google Earth in just a second.
Into specifics of during this investigation, who we've actually made specific contact with, where we've gone, where we're going to search, but I can't say that everything you're bringing up that we have followed up with. As this investigation continues, the number one priority for us is to find this child.
Ryan's family is hoping that will happen quickly.
It's not good. It's scary. I don't know where my son is.
Obviously, a very difficult time for this family. If you have any information about where Ryan could be.
When she says it's not good, nope. Nope. I just don't have a good feeling. Don't have a good feeling about this. So let's go to Google Earth. And why were they like why it's not good really, yeah. Why are they oh, we got a late one coming in. Saying why were they at the hotel versus the camper thingy? Is that because the water situation or something, they said? Is this the quality? Was it the Best Western or let me check. The Quality Inn. Okay. Just do this damn thing. Do it like this. Okay, that's the Quality Inn. Okay, here we go. Oh, here we go. We can go in the parking lot. How about this? Yes, this is it. This is the Quality Inn. This is where he was supposedly at or 11 or 11:30 that night. This looks like, you know, lots of people there that's working the oil fields and stuff, maybe. Oh shit. What happened there? Well, fuck. Where'd it go? Okay. What's how big is this town? How big is this town? That's what I'd like to know. Let me see here. I know a lot say he couldn't have left the hotel room without them knowing. However, I was a teenager. I slept, walk out the door. No one knew. I woke up. I mean, yeah, I think it's absolutely possible he could get out with, them sleeping or whatever. But the officer left after he knocked. What do you mean, Becca? On the Tepe case, they went to the wrong place first. They were at the wrong house. In my opinion, I think RJ needed to a long time ago. Long ass time ago. That's what people are saying. No water, no electricity. Okay, it is 25 minutes from Chickasha. They searched today the horse farm property, surveyed it, had water in the family. It had water the family owned. Population is 16,051. Okay. Yeah, Becca. Yep. Wow. Okay. Very, very interesting. I want to know, like, who all of these people are. Like, okay, for my chat that knows this case better than I do, how many kids is there? That's what I want to know. How many kids are there right now? I mean, they are searching that place crazy right now. Like, the police are all over it. They are digging deep. That thing recovered just really gets me. Like, there's all kinds of kids everywhere. You know what I mean? This was the 4th of July. I mean, there's nothing wrong with country kids, like them getting dirty and playing out and all the dirt and all that stuff. I was a country kid. I was outside more than I was inside. But damn, we were taken care of and all that stuff.
Continuing on Thursday here in Chickasha, KOCO's Patrick Talbot here. A press conference shedding new light on the situation. The OSBI telling us that RJ Davis's parents have been arrested on child abuse complaints. They have been booked in the Caddo County Jail. Anyone with any information on the whereabouts of Ryan Davis Jr. is asked to immediately call law enforcement. KSCO has crews on the ground here in Chickasha. We'll be following this story as it develops. The search for Ryan Davis Jr. continuing on Thursday here in
Okay,
Chickasha.
so there
KSCO's Patrick Tal.
is a brand new thing out that just dropped minutes ago. 1 second here. Guys, hit that thumbs up button. Please share this out. Become a member of the Pearl family. I'd love to have you.
OSBI is now offering
Or
$5,000
the Justin for All channel.
to anyone who can confirm RJ's location, leading to his safe return. Right now, as we speak, community volunteers are out searching for this missing 12-year-old, hoping to bring him home. RJ! By foot, by four-wheeler, or by drone. Volunteers spent Friday scouring nearby Chickasha and Cement for missing 12-year-old Ryan Davis, known as RJ. RJ vanished outside a hotel in Chickasha 7 days ago and hasn't been seen since. Days after RJ disappeared, his mom and stepdad were arrested for child abuse and child sex abuse.
Well, I have two 12-year-olds myself, and what if it were my son, you know?
We covered about 650 acres this morning, roughly, across 3 pilots, 3 different drones.
Drones took to the sky, flying above a property that belongs to RJ's family, along with a nearby lake, while dozens of other volunteers searched on the
I got
ground,
a
looking
really
for any
interesting
sign
message.
of RJ.
We're centralizing where he was last seen, where he was known, and then sort of those in-between places. We're just looking, I think, for any breadcrumb, but we want to bring RJ home.
Now, on the missing persons flyer, volunteers wrote a message specifically for RJ in case he sees it, telling him that his parents have been arrested. He does not have to return back to that house, and they just want him home. Reporting live in Cement, Kylie Thomas, KOCO 5 News.
Okay. Check this out. Check this out. Got a message here. Someone sent me. This is unrelated and I don't have anything to go off of, but I live next to John Cole for the last 3 years, and it seems to be that he's related to Kimberly somehow. He's always gave me a really awful feeling and always had some really shady characters around helping with his moving company. He lives at 1609 Park in Chickasha. He has 2 sons, I believe that they are around RJ's age. I just wonder if the police is talking to all of his family members in the area, because there seems to be several. John Cole also has a lot where he parks all of his moving trucks. I forget exactly where, but I wonder if RJ is using the trucks to hide out in. I remember it being down by the railroad tracks. I want to say if it's the street that Legends is on if you take it far enough down. John also has a lot of vehicles and buildings at his home. I don't know if a family member would be still keeping quiet if they were hiding him, knowing that the parents are arrested or not. 1609 Park. Okay. Let's go to that. 1609 Park. Is it Park Avenue? Let's see if it's Park Avenue. Thank you always. Thank you, baby. Is this it? Is this 1609? This is Park Avenue. I don't know if it's Park Avenue, though. They told Brooks 5 in the lobby and 30 plus around the hotel. He got all footage. I should probably call Brooks and talk to her. Because I forget she's in Oklahoma. Look at this. Look at this message I got. Anonymous. I personally called DHS on the family when the older daughter was in school a couple years ago. They pulled her out of the school after the stepdad was arrested for coming to the school with a GUN on his hip. He didn't do it in a threatening way, but he still brought a GUN into a school. It was after hours and no students were at risk. He was up there complaining the math teacher was making yeah, I don't know what's going on with this father situation. Like there's like two people saying that their dad. Smiley, I think he's in Utah. I had some neighbors that were cool. He reads coal in the truck. You think if the family members are friends, I don't think they have him. I don't. Listen, I just don't think anybody in their right mind. I agree, Green Eyes. I don't think anybody in their right mind, knowing that all of these people are out here searching for a 12-year-old and the parents are in jail, are going to be hiding him out. Now, he could be hiding out himself, but we're going on a week, y'all. I mean, listen, he's got to be getting food from somewhere. Right? Yeah. And if we're at a week. We're at a week. He can't do this on his own. You know what I mean? Like, he cannot do this on his own. Yep. Yep. The coal moving and transportation. Yep. That we were at the right place. Yep. Yeah. Yep. I showed the recovered thing that the stepdad said. It's very interesting that they still say that they believe he's alive. I mean, maybe because they don't have any other evidence. But either, in my opinion, the parents' interview says it all. The way the man was shaking his head, I no longer. Yeah, this ain't going to end well, I don't think. I would be very, very surprised if it. I don't. I'm just learning about this case from last night, and I don't see it ending well. Today's a week. Someone's got to be. They would have to be helping him. There's just no other ifs, ands, or buts about it. The Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation, they are now offering a $5,000 reward for 12-year-old RJ Davis as the search continues for anyone who can confirm just RJ's location. leading to a safe return. RJ was last seen January 2nd, 2026, near 4th Street and Grand Avenue in Chickasha, Oklahoma. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Did anybody in chat say why the endangered alert didn't go out till the 6th? That's what I still don't understand either. I hope they're going to get some new information from these dumbass parents. And hey, Brooks, I'm going to call you in a little bit, honey. I just told him a second ago I was going to call you. Because catch me up on this. I don't know how far you are from them though, but you know a lot about Oklahoma more than I do, that's for sure. Okay, they don't got. Hold on, wait a second. Is that a lamp leg? But it's like huge. Am I seeing that correctly? I'm sure the parents have a story. Oh, they in jail. Okay. I mean, listen. I would put my leg on a lamp like that if it pays good. Oh my God. You know what? I'd put both my legs. Never mind. I'm going to stop it. Okay. Okay. Look at the pond there. Bless these people. This is from the Christmas Story. Yes, that is famous. It is from the Christmas Story. I don't know, Donna. I really don't know. So 4 and 5. It was 2 hours ago. There is a search on Facebook. Oops. Let me copy this link. If you guys want to join it, I will send the link right there. Also on Chevy Chase movie. Let's see what anything new on here. How about getting Skywriters to put a message? No. Are the bio dads and his Are the bio dad and his side of the family the only ones RJ has once he's found? Has anyone checked what used to be called the Dollar Dam? RJ may have had little to no education. I would keeping your notes simple. Yeah. And that's another thing. Did he not go to school? Was he taken out of school? You see it in all of these abuse cases, all of them. They're homeschooled, right? Homeschooling is fine for people if you do it right, but these people fuck it up, and just like anything good, they mess it up, screw it up for everybody. Old dog food factory is being searched as well. They said bio dad's brother put a message to him. I saw an interview with, I think, his uncle. I might have it somewhere. Truck says Cole. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't believe she's crying at all. I don't believe she was crying at all. I think she's full of shit. Okay, I need to pull up. Oh, thank you. I see you for that. Okay, let me pull this up. There's some new stuff here. When was this? Was this part of the press conference?
This morning, we're following up on at least 2 other tips as we speak. Here's what I need from everybody listening. This child will not be going back to that home. All we want to do is lay eyes on this child, give him the medical care that he needs, and assure him physically and emotionally he will not be returning back to that environment. So if anybody out there listening,
look at this
media, social media, through any source, can bring him here, I will personally meet with this child.
I know this is, weighing on him heavy as well. Look at this message here. These are old message, but kind of just let you see what. Where is she? Jail for fines. Damn, bro, you getting her out? Trying to. I've been trying to sell stuff for 2 days so I can. Her dad trying to. I believe they're halfway, but if she's had to wait till the 1st, I'll get her out. I wish I could help. It's not your fault, Bubba. He is so knocked out. How the hell these people live like this? Oh, God. This concerns me, this message. Well, I lost my baby mama, my son. If I can't have him, nobody is going to have me. F this, I'm done. Is this his bio dad? Let me see here. Let me look at something. Is that his bio dad? Yeah, I know. Oh, God. Yeah, I know it's old, but regardless, it shows you what's going on here, Thank you for that. Okay. Okay, so this is what we know. Thank you for sending that. Mom and stepdad reported RJ missing as a missing persons the same day his aunt and uncle filed for a VPO against RJ's parents. How convenient. So he goes missing. The same day that his aunt and uncle filed a VPO. It can only mean two things, this case. One, they're hiding him intentionally. Or if I can't have him, nobody can have him. Or if you get him, you're going to know what the hell's been going on here, and I'm going to get my ass in trouble. One of those. Yes, Kelly. Kelly, which channel are you on? I don't show you up as a mod. Why are you not a mod? Are you on Justin for All channel? Why are you not a mod? Maybe a witness to something. Okay, listen to this. Against RJ's parents for abuse, harassment, and stalking. RJ was homeschooled by his mom. Yeah, these people spell. How did they spell? What? I forget what I was making fun of, how they were spelling earlier. It was like, sure, it's S-U-R. No, I don't remember how they spelled it even. Oh, I didn't even know about that, like said. Oh, she's in J for A. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Homeschooled by his mom and doesn't own or have a cell phone. He somehow disappeared around 11:20 p.m. from the hotel he was staying at with his parents because they can't all have showers in the RV. Police have arrested mom and dad for CA and CSA. Besides that, there is no way to contact him, and they have no clue where he's at, and not given any concrete evidence he was in communication with anyone. Not good. A child under those circumstances isn't bonding with an adult over the internet when he more than likely doesn't have access. Exactly. His last runaway that resulted in the VPO against his parents was directly to his aunt and uncles. He knows a safe place, and it's been 6 days, 7 today, since his last sighting. Even though it's reported they believe he is alive, they keep having volunteers help search outdoor areas near the hotel. Stress the dire need of finding him in these conditions, and have since reported that there is clear evidence at their property that he suffered from extreme CA and child SA. Pictures have revealed the fifth wheel they were living in is a very rural piece of property surrounded by junk and junk cars. They left him completely socially isolated outside of the homeschooling and lack of communication to anyone outside the home. His biological paternal uncle confirms this by sharing his mother cut off complete contact with them and didn't allow his father or his family to see him, period. The weather is not consistent for survival this time of year. Predators take advantage of the vulnerable children, especially in rural and highway areas, and these two POS adults played the caring, concerned role, just like Jen Soto and Stephen Stearns and the parents of Sebastian Rogers, Summer Wells, following the previous note. All of these children have documented use, and only bodies haven't been found happen to be, and the only bodies that haven't been found happen to be those near or living in rural environments. Thank you. There have been no confirmed signs of life, and that these are not found, just like Stephen Stearns. They found evidence linking the parents to child SA, which I truly believe has been materialized and shared. Ugh. The poor boy disappeared during the most vulnerable moments when it seemed he decided he was done, just like Maddie. I don't believe in coincidences, and the evidence timeline publicly shared sure as hell doesn't feel like a coincidence. I have a very bad feeling for this poor baby is gone after a very short, excruciating time on Earth and has never asked for or deserved. His parents had somebody assist them or handled it themselves. It's not that hard to avoid cameras when you're not a lot of establishments nearby, and they use the cheapest security systems. I promise y'all that Quality Inn doesn't provide quality security. This baby was a victim, an opportunity, whether it came from his parents or traveler passing through the areas to I-44. I doubt the second one, since they now doubled down the outdoor search within the last hour, and the highway cameras would lead them to direct leads. They're not searching outside of that area, so the latter is disqualified, in my opinion. Clean Pie 1607, whoever you are on Reddit, good voting. It has, like said, it has. It has. And that's the shame of it. That's the shame of it. You know. How do we know the parents didn't find him after he was last seen in public and then did something to him? Oh, they've had eyes on him since all this has happened. Something happened to this kid, in my opinion. And they say that he is alive. I pray that is the case. But again, when he ran away before, he knew where safety was. It's cold in Oklahoma. Any people in Oklahoma in this chat room right now, what's the temperature? What's the temperature? It's fucking cold, isn't it? It's very cold. I don't understand. I don't get it. I'll never get it. You'll never get it. How these children are just subjected to a life that is crazy because their fucking parents are mental fucking, I don't know. Let's see here. See what Matt has to say, if he's got any info.
Remember, he, his mother, and his stepfather were staying at a Quality Inn hotel the night of January 2nd, 2026 into January 3rd, 2026. His mother, Kim Cole, stated that she had grounded him on the evening of Friday, January 2nd. And in the middle of the night, his stepfather woke up and noticed that he was not in the hotel room anymore. Surveillance footage from the hotel does show RJ leaving the hotel alone. A few days into their search, authorities did end up arresting his mother and his stepfather. His mother was charged with crimes against nature, and his stepfather was charged with conspiracy. We're now finding out a little bit more about why they were both charged. According to the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation, investigators determined that Ryan's home environment was unsafe and that there was evidence that he had been harmed while in the care of his mother and stepfather. They said that their extensive investigation revealed that RJ was subjected to both physical and sexual abuse while living with both parents, and that prior to their arrest, a search warrant was obtained for their primary residence, not the hotel, but the house that they typically live at, and that.
So, in my opinion, okay, got a question. Was he seen at that hotel that night on camera? I need to know that. Was he seen at that hotel that night? I doubt it, but I want to know. Was he seen at the motel that night on camera? Yes, he was. Okay. I'm seeing that he was not. No, at this time, there's no verified public information that Ryan RJ was captured on a camera at the motel or nearby or the night he went missing. Law enforcement has not released footage or confirmed sightings of the video. Where did y'all see that? Yes, he said it was seen leaving by himself. Let me see here. I'm looking. It says he was last seen on 4th Street and Grand Avenue. But I want to know, was he seen on camera? And if so, where does it say that? Because if look at this. Is that what it said, Angel? I wasn't listening. I was reading something. Okay.
I want to get to this breaking news this morning. The parents of a missing 12-year-old Ryan R.J. Davis are now booked into the Caddo County Jail.
KSUO's Jordan Ryan is in Caddo County right now with the very latest. And Jordan, this news coming in overnight. What is the update?
Yeah, it was early this morning, late last night, that the parents were booked. The stepfather, George Cole, he was booked around 12 a.m. this morning. Meanwhile, the mother was booked around 10 p.m. last night. OSBI actually got involved in this case yesterday. They announced they're calling this disappearance suspicious. Earlier this morning, I spoke with someone from the agency. They tell me the parents' charges are child abuse complaints, and they are related to the missing boy. KOCO actually spoke to those parents yesterday. Here's what they told us when we talked to them. They were pleading for people to help locate their son.
I want to thank everybody that has helped, and anybody that wants to continue to help is needed and wanted. And we just want our son back home. We want him back.
Ryan Davis was reportedly last seen January 2nd near the.
Okay, the reason I'm saying that about him being cited, right? Guys, hit that thumbs up and share this out, please. The Quality Inn they were at is directly off Highway 44 at the cross of 4th and East Grand. If you look up at the hotel on Google Maps, you can see there's a perfect opportunity for someone not to be cited by security cameras, though the back leading towards the highway and wooded areas. It also seems to have a couple back streets that don't appear to have any street lights, so no security footage of something or someone being picked up there earlier. Also, his mom didn't allow him to have a phone and cut off all connections for the communication. They are actually pretty limited with information if you look at the circumstances in play. I used to work at the Marriott. Cameras covered the inside entrances, employees' areas, and front entrances, and the security alarm on emergency exited typically disabled more than one might think, and footage of visual only. All these scenarios together only make you feel more even hopeless for sweet RJ. So I want to know, right? Passion. Gotcha. Hey, Jody. I'm why was a kid wearing steel toe boots? I don't know. Oh, I'm getting some stuff in. Okay. 1 second here, y'all. I gotta run to the store here in a minute and get my headphones. Yeah. Okay, what's this? Because I it's hard for me to do a live stream like this.
Well, guys, you can see this property right here behind me, and we've been able to confirm that the Cole family runs a business right here in Caddo County. George and Kimberly were both arrested as the search for their missing 12-year-old goes on. Now, in the last hour, there were multiple.
Yeah, I did. Nana. Hey, Nana, butterfly. I haven't seen you in ages. Good to see you, honey. Thank you so much. Did you hear the charge against the mother? Crime against nature. Let me see here. What's the crime? Let me see here. Let's see what that is. Is an old legal term that some states still including. It sounds vague and dramatic. Okay, let's see here. In Oklahoma, crime against nature is a charge historically used to describe certain sexual acts that are considered unlawful, especially when they involve a minor, forcible oral, sexual acts involving animals. Damn. I need a shower. Hey, Sarah, baby. God. The hell's wrong with fucking people? Thank you, Nana, honey. I appreciate that. My God.
Law enforcement officials searching this land. It's off of 2730 and CR 1410 here in Caddo County. It's listed on social media as a horse training business. RJ Davis, also known as Riker Cole, was last seen January 2nd.
Sarah, make sure you got your seatbelts on and you drive safe, honey, because you might be driving to freaking Oklahoma. If you might not stop at home and just keep driving to Oklahoma and whip some ass.
At 4th and Grand in Chickasha, and of course he has not been seen since. Now, according to OSBI, his mother Kimberly and stepdad George were arrested Thursday on child abuse and sexual assault complaints. Now, within the last hour or so, we also noticed law enforcement searching the south end of this property. They also walked some of the railroad tracks just behind us here when the property line ends. So we have not heard an update from law enforcement just yet, but at last check, RJ is still missing. Well, guys, you can see this property right here behind me, and we've been able to confirm that the Cole family runs a business right here in Caddo County. George and Kimberly were both arrested as the search for their missing 12-year-old goes on. Now, in the last hour, there were multiple law enforcement officials searching this land. It's off of 2730 and CR 1410 here in Caddo County. It's listed on social media as a horse training business. RJ Davis, also known as Riker Cole, was last seen January 2nd at 4th and Grand in Chickasha, and of course he has not been seen since. Now, according to OSBI, his mother Kimberly and stepdad George were arrested Thursday on child abuse and sexual assault complaints. Now, within the last hour or so, we also noticed law enforcement searching the south end of this property. They also walked some of the railroad tracks just behind us here when the property line ends. So we have not heard an update from law enforcement just yet, but at last check, RJ is still missing. Well, guys, you can see this property right here behind me, and we've been able.
So a local there just messaged me. She said it's 52 degrees here right now. Yesterday morning we got a ton of rain and had some tornadoes and wind, about a half inch in a couple of hours. I don't even know, guys. The crimes against nature is punishable up to 10 years in prison. I don't know. Really bad. Really fucking bad, man. Do we know why who his real dad is? This was in 2014. I agree, Lakeside. Immediate death penalty. Having some father-son time, loving it. I wish his mama was here to see that. I miss you, Kimberly K. We love you with all our hearts and miss you. Kind of makes me wonder. Daddy's exhausted and tired, but Kim's passed out, hurting, so Daddy's up to take care of RJ till she's up. Loving my family, 2013. You can tell her life just went to hell after she's got with this fucktard. I mean, he's something. What? Okay, got that one. So this is George Franklin Cole. He is he's in the Oklahoma RSO. As well. Yep. Yep. You can tell like shit really went downhill for her. You know what I mean? Ashley on here says his bio father is Robbie Frederick Jr., but Robbie's best friend signed the birth certificate, and Cole is coming from the stepfather. Pardon me? So, 3 men. His biological father is Robbie Frederick Jr., 1 man. But Robbie's best friend signed the birth certificate, 2 father. And Cole is coming from the stepfather, 3 men. That's what I said. Pardon? I'm so old. I say pardon now. I beg your pardon. Alafide, you're so right. He's just so vulnerable. You know, a lot of people think, I think at some point in life, everyone, you look at your family, you're like, my family's dysfunctional. And then you look out at the world and you say, no, we're actually pretty fucking normal. You see these people. Oh my God. That's a lot of dads, I know. I know. Talk. I know it's T-Walk, but I like to call you Talk. Talk. My family are saints. I mean, it's just crazy to me, guys. Okay. Let me see if there's something. When was this? Did we show this? Okay, here we go. Anybody wanting, let me just show you this. Yes, I'm going to be live later
To
again.
the urgent search, it continues this morning for
We're gonna be
missing
live on Jack
12-year-old
and Lily.
Ryan Davis, who also goes by RJ.
Yeah, today marks 1 week since he was last seen, and now the community is coming together to help search. KOCO's Jordan Ryan, she joins us with the latest from authorities.
Batgirl, I have 4 pastors in my family. I get it. Trust.
And the plans for tonight.
Happening right now, volunteers are gathering in Chickasha trying to locate missing 12-year-old Ryan Davis. He also goes by RJ. OSBI says they are still searching for him. He has not been found. A Facebook group was created less than a day ago. It's designed to organize volunteer search efforts. It already has more than 700 members, just showing that community support. We talked to the creator of that group about why she felt this was the right thing to do.
Seeing what he's been through and knowing that he's still out there needing adults who are going to help guide him back to safety, I think we just see our own kids and other members of our community in him and just say, if it was my son, man, I would really want the community to rally.
Meanwhile, RJ's parents are in the Caddo County Jail. OSBI says they're going to be facing child abuse charges. If RJ is found, authorities have made it clear he would not be returning to the custody of his parents. Authorities did search several properties connected to the boy's parents, but we haven't heard any updates. Yesterday, authorities did search several properties.
So this is the thing. Why am I gray? Why? Can y'all hear me? Okay. I don't know. Talk at your service. I know it's T-Walk, but I like to call you Talk. You know, like how they say in New York, Talk. How you doing? Come talk to me. This just broke. It was live. A vigil is planned in Chickasha as the search for 12-year-old Ryan Davis with a $5,000 reward.
Absolutely. I think the amount of public attention to the case has been substantial. And I also think a lot of
Just
people in
breaking.
Grady and Caddo counties want to help out somehow, but they just don't know how to do that. And that's a big piece of what this video.
Your name may not be green because you might be on the J for A channel. That might be why.
Vigil is all about here in Chickasha tonight. Now, in about an hour, we're expecting locals in town and anyone that's really interested in this case to gather here for a vigil starting at 7 p.m. And it'll be right here on West 1st Street and Chickasha Avenue. The search effort continues for 12-year-old Ryan Davis, who also goes by RJ. He was last seen around 11 p.m. on January 2nd at 4th Street and East Grand Avenue near the Quality Inn. Now, yesterday, law enforcement officials were searching a property north of Cement where his parents, Kimberly and George Cole, ran a horse training business. Organizers plan to light candles and pray that RJ is found safe.
And we've all been searching high and low all week, no stone unturned. And we all want to get together now and just pray.
Okay.
RJ, if you're out there and if you're...
So this is what I'm wondering. Mom said she didn't have a phone, right? Correct? That is where the notification went to. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my J for A channel. I need to contact YouTube because it's not even showing me I'm live on my own channel half the time with YouTube or with my J for A or my Clutch and Pearls channel. Has anyone looked up social media accounts under Ryan? Yeah. So my question is, she says she didn't have any phones. You're green now, Raw Beanie. Now you're green. It's crazy. Yeah. YouTube's nuts. It won't let me buy a membership. Which one are you on, Golden Star? You might not be able to buy memberships yet. I might need to activate it on that channel or something. Yeah, I might need to activate it or something. I just wanted to get this out today. Like, my question is, she said she didn't have a phone. Did she really not have a phone, or is she lying her ass off and saying she didn't have a phone? Yeah. I think it's RJ don't have a cell phone. Okay. Yeah, Lori, I might have to do something on J for A. It's probably have to approve it again or something. I'm gonna continue to dig into this, and I know people are saying, like, some people are saying that they can see that he was seen on camera, but I want to see where that is. You know what I mean? I want to see where that is. Let me see here. So we'll figure it out, I guess. Guys, I'm gonna go get my AR Wilson. Welcome, my dear. Appreciate you very, very much, my dear. Welcome to the family. Parents would for business horses training. Yeah. They must have had a website for business and phone numbers. Something's not good. Yeah, Linda, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I go on my own channel and I try to see if I'm live, and it doesn't show me that I'm even live on my own channel. So it's crazy. Some people it'll show, some people it doesn't. Home sweet home. Guys, I'll be back here in just with about an hour. I've got to run out and go get a cord because mine's not working. 8.3 miles, and it feels weird not talking without my headphones because I can't hear myself and I can't hear in there. So I will be back. We're going to be talking about Jack and Lily Sullivan in just a little bit. Some interesting little things I've got to talk about. So, yep, I'm live on 2 different channels on YouTube right now. I'm live on Facebook right now, all that, because people need to see Ryan RJ's face everywhere. All right, so it'll pop up the live for Jack and Lily within the hour. Thank you guys. Much love. God bless. We're going to stay on this. I could come back live at any point. We'll see. All right, bye-bye.